Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It is pouring outside, so you might be hearing the raindrops falling outside. And I'm still slightly sick but definitely a lot better. Took the time off and energy's back, but not fully recovered. Not fully recovered, but energy is back. Uh, Still nothing to do, honestly. That's the reality of the games I'm playing. Sort of. There's possibly I could be playing finals and completing the Bunny Bash event, but I'm waiting for the weekly update kind of contracts to go live also. So I'll wait a day or two, and probably tomorrow we'll jump onto finals, is the plan. Um So nothing to do. Decided let's get one of the melee weapons that have been pending from last season out of the way. So that is the plan. I'm gonna work on grinding out the Psy melee weapon. Uh, yeah, Psy melee weapon from last season that they added with all the other melee weapons. Believe this is a one-shot melee weapon, so at least it's not gonna be too bad with the two tap. Too bad with the two tap. It's just a one tap, and that alone is a little comforting, considering the fact. Um, but yeah, we'll do this one today as much as I can. Like I said, I am still under the weather, and the weather is under the weather, like pouring outside. So if like the internet cuts out or something, I'm probably not going to restart the stream because I'm out of it and no point. So hopefully nothing issue wise, connection wise, or anything happens, and we can just go ahead and complete what needs to be completed. It's the usual camo grind for melee weapons in this game. The military camos are there where we need to get 100 kills with the weapon, elimination kills. And then we'll unlock the special challenges. First one is Seep, which requires us to get 50 eliminations using the Recon Combat specialty, which I think is the blue perk specialty. So 3 blue perks or something like that. You get the Recon Combat specialty. And then Crust Deep, I guess, is the other one, which requires you to get 30 kills without taking damage. So those are the 2 challenges for the special. Once you complete the special challenge, you'll unlock the gold challenge, which requires you to get 10 double kills or better for the gold camo. Complete gold on this weapon, you'll unlock and have 2 melee weapons with gold completed. You'll unlock the diamond camo, which requires you to get 3 kills without dying 10 times. Dark Spine, complete diamond on the weapon, have 33 weapons completed with diamond, then get 3 triple kills to unlock Dark Spine. And then finally, Dark Matter will unlock once you've completed the Dark Spine camo, unlock Dark Spine on 33 weapons, and then you'll need to also get 5 kills without dying 3 times. So you do all that, you'll complete the camo grind for this weapon, and that is the tentative plan for the stream. Like I said, hopefully connection and internet and power and health survives this full stream, but no guarantees. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm gonna just go into Nuketown like I do with melee weapons. And what the fuck is Chaos Nuketown? Don't tell me that. What? Party size 10. What the fuck is going on with this? 10v10 Nuketown. Oh my god. Why can't they just give us normal Nuketown? Jeez. Alright, and you know what? Alright, let's do that for a bit, and then we might also include Stakeout. We'll definitely be doing Stakeout for some of the challenges. Let me just check audio, give me 1 second. Yeah, audio should be good. Yeah, felt under the weather for the last few days. Still feeling under the weather, but quite a bit better now. Still out of it, but on the road to recovery, I guess. I still can't like smell anything, which I think is somewhat fortunate, but also a little annoying considering all my cats, you know. Can't smell all the fucking shit and piss in my room, I guess. But it's also partially because my nose is all blocked up, right? Which is more annoying than rather my nose be functioning and smelling all the piss and shit, I guess. I actually watched a pretty good show yesterday. I'm on the last episode, The Residents. It's new on Netflix. I always love these kind of like murder mystery shows, which that is. So I've been watching that. I didn't know this Nuketown was a chaos mode, dude. I'm already somewhat regretting decisions in life. I wanted to save these melee weapons for like a double battle pass weekend, but there's just jack shit to do right now. And since I already took yesterday off, I was like, dude, just jump on and do something. Part of me just was like, I just play the game, don't even fucking do anything. Do a chill play. But then the other part of me is like, dude, let's just get these melee weapons out of the way also, if I can.
Domination. Capture the objective. Zone Alpha captured.
Semtex incoming!
Stay on target. We lost speed. We've given up the lead. Taking Bravo underway.
Enemy grenade!
Losing Bravo. We've gained the advantage. Now hold
incoming.
established above.
One of them now.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Requesting recon above. Deploying arc engine.
Losing B.
Requesting recon above. Oi, Sancho. Sling your own. Bring in recon. One with auto ignite. Get down. Get a UAV on grid. Hostile concussion spotted.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Requesting UAV above. Requesting recon above. That's one shot for my ear. Incoming stun. Grenade incoming. Using archangel. Back off, I need eyes overhead. Hostile concussion spotted. Requesting UAV above.
The amount of lag in this is ridiculous. What's up, Slayer?
Taking C.
Incoming tactical. Getting
Securing
captured.
C. Enemy UAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Pull your head out of your arse and check your fucking target.
Losing B.
Sentence incoming.
Losing B. Hellstorm incoming.
Dude, I.
Smoke out. Deploying smoke.
He's not even facing me, dude.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Hostile stun. Got a CUAV on station above.
Enemy scout mode.
TACOM, we need watchboat helo close air now. Bring in recon. Enemy Semtex front. recon above! Losing hand cannon. Get down, frag! Check off. Get an napalm strike on my beacon. Sentence incoming. Check up. Going down a UAV. Getting UAV on grid.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? I knifed him, man.
cruising.
Look, at least we got a lot done, even though it's the shittiest connection on the planet. Good God. Yeah. For some reason, the cough is significantly worse today than. Dude, are you fucking kidding? Dude, this is so much lag, holy crap.
Net call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound. LBBR incoming.
Popping smoke.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint active.
Hostile stun.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostile scout pulse in your area. Hardpoint located. They've taken the lead. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Five enemies spotted.
Hostile UAV established AOS. Reclaim the advantage now. Hold it.
Requesting recon above. RTXD maneuvering. That was too fucking close.
Hardpoint identified.
Requesting COAV above.
Hardpoint active.
Racom, I need eyes overhead.
Hardpoint is secure. Enemy UAV inbound.
Enemy grenade. Helo on station above.
Hardpoint located. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile UAV established AOS.
Ah, this is not hitting him, dude. It's so lag trash in this game is.
Okay, repping fire.
Hardpoint locked down.
RTXD activated. Semtex front.
Have the hardpoint.
You can feel the stuttering.
Semtex incoming.
Hardpoint counter UAV established above. Enemy
Five
UAV
enemy
inbound.
How did that guy just ignore me? Fucking 10v10, man. They're like legit morons.
Oi, that was too fucking close.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Enemy grenade. Enemy forces have destroyed your UAV.
Mission timeline expired. UAV RTB.
Hard point located.
Your UAV has been destroyed.
LBBR
Grenade
incoming.
incoming.
Hard point is active. Hostiles captured the hard point.
Semtex front.
I hit him, dude.
Contact enemy UAV.
Hard point is secure. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Enemy spring mine.
Hard point locked down. Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point identified. Hard point active. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Semtex front. Deploying RCXD.
Hard point locked down.
Hostile decoy.
Hard point located. Hostiles have the hard point. Enemy UAV inbound.
How is this not breaking? Oh, is that Oz? Oh my fucking lord.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point. Enemy counter detected.
That's
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
God, how much lag, dude? I'm getting
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
pulled behind. Like it's like, look at this, dude. Dude, fucking Christ.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active.
RCXD activated.
Enemy UAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Operation RCXD.
Hostile LDBR drop detected.
Archangel going hot.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Enemy RCXD detected. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
Back off. Command structure upgrade.
How is that not hitting? Like 3 times I was on target, dude.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. LDBR inbound.
Archangel prepping fire. Archangel going off. Heading replacing UAV. Deploying RCXD.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Did that count as a kill? What the fuck?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hostile LDBR detected. Hardpoint active. Hostile counter UAV established
We
LBDR incoming. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure. Enemy UAV inbound. The lead is on.
Okay,
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Sora, let's see what's up, kilo on my gate.
Hardpoint located.
Going on.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Okay, what's going on?
We've taken the lead. Stay on task. Hostile LBBR drop detected. Hostiles have the hardpoint. You're falling behind me, Christian. Hardpoint identified.
Operating RCXD.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Good. Fuck is this dog shit, man?
They're taking all over you. Cut these goddamn skies. Hardpoint is secure.
Hostile, my lead eyes overhead.
Hardpoint located.
Is it done? Fuck, thank God, dude. It was awful.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Oi, that was too fucking close.
Hardpoint locked down.
Moving smoke. Hostile Molotov.
These connections are dog shit, but they are useful for the like challenges. Like even the triple kills and all can be done in this, but it's just so laggy. Like there's huge amounts of delay. Was bespash. I'm gonna put. I'll keep the mode in, but I'm putting stakeout also for the rest of the challenges. It's just so laggy. I'll just take whatever's better, dude. Connection wise, hopefully.
Face off dominating. Work quick and clean. No risk. Locking down Bravo. Locking down Charlie.
I'm on the objective.
Taking Bravo underway. 3 minutes. Keep it that way. Taking
Dude.
locking down Bravo. Locked down.
Objective capture underway.
Losing B. Taking Alpha.
Initiating objective control.
Lost B.
Pull your head out of your arms. Check your fucking target.
Securing Alpha. Hostiles returning to B. We're losing B.
Good teammate.
Bravo locked. Taking Alpha. Down A. We're losing Alpha. Lost A. Securing Zone A. They're taking C. Taking D.
Wash my ass.
Charlie secured. Taking Bravo underway.
Enemy shot charge.
Taking A. Securing B. Lost Alpha. B secured. Losing B.
Oi! That was
Taking the lead. Stay on target.
initiating objective control.
Taking Alpha. Losing Bravo. Taking A. Taking Alpha.
Got this. Semtex front.
Fucking mental.
Losing
Let's
B.
go. Dude, that's not the kill cam. I don't know what the fuck's the kill cam, dude.
We're losing Charlie. We're losing Alpha. Losing A.
Semtex front.
Losing Bravo. We're ahead. Marshall's people are no fools. We're losing Alpha. Losing B. Losing A.
Semtex incoming.
Scour the area. Find whatever they're hiding.
Better be my fucking mega kill. What? It'll be some trash like Collat. See? It was because of that collateral in the end. That over a fucking mega kill. You gotta be fucking kidding me with these kill cams, trash ass motherfuckers. Stringing like a fucking merciless kill streak. Kill chain. We'll take whatever we get, either the Nuketown or the Stakeout, just whichever's the better connection. And I'm pretty sure Stakeout will be, because Nuketown 10v10, I don't know why, but these 10v10 like modes, they just don't have like Asian lobbies. They don't like put it in our servers. So it ends up being like fucking mental ping for the 10v10 mode. Like I actually think they purposely don't put the 10v10 mode like on an Asian server, because it's probably not particularly popular, but like they just like lock it out of the Asian servers, I presume. Probably also because the Asian servers are dog shit, can barely handle the 6v6. Without fucking up. You know, like when this game came out, people asked whether they would do the like weekly challenge system. I think most of them were like more interested in like, you know, how the aftermarket parts and all were like happening in Modern Warfare 3. But even if it wasn't tied to aftermarket parts and just some other small reward, weekly challenges and just having some reward tied to them is always a reason to jump back into the game. For so many people. Some of like these like fucking goobers act like they don't care and all, but more times than not, I guarantee they do. And most people that at least aren't like fucking faking it will straight up say, yeah, we want to jump on and earn that like weekly challenge and all reward. So they'll do those weekly grind, like the like whatever challenges to try to get it. overdrive mode is so fucking stupid, dude. Dude, are you... This overdrive is such a pile of shit, dude. I'm behind him. Move! Fucking spaz. I hit him.
Incoming flashback. Smoke off. Decoy attack, enemy blaster. Hostile decoy. What the hell was that?
Yeah, and I meleeed the guy before he shot me, dude. Are you kidding?
Enemy using shock charge. Monitor.
Planning on giving up, do it now. If not, get to work.
Decoy identified. Hostile incendiary. Thought I might see you here. Hostile decoy. Shit!
You fucking me? Activate that protocol. Get your ass back to base.
Like, on a janky connection, this overdrive mode is trash. Especially on these, like, small maps, like, ultra small maps like this. It just, like, you'll get the sudden speed boost, like, when you get the kill, but, like, there's a delay because of, like, the lag. And it just fucking gets wonky, the movement, like, right the moment you get it. And it like fucking throws me off because I'll like run right into a wall and I don't know what the fuck is going on. On Nuketown, there's at least a little bit of space. It's still annoying. I think it's still a trash mode, especially when it's laggy. Dude, fucking still sweating. The flu sweats. My maid and my cook. They realized I was sick the other day, yeah? So quickly, my maid took the day off and said like she was sick. And then today the cook took the day off and she said she was fucking sick. As if like they'd gotten sick because of me or something. And the joke is like, one, the cook was nowhere near me. Like I was sick in my room and she was in the kitchen. Like, so I was nowhere near her. So no chance, like maybe she got sick because of the weather also, who the fuck knows. Maybe she's telling the truth. I don't believe it. I think they're lying. And the maid came back today because she took the day off yesterday because she's sick. And she's perfectly fine. Not a single bit of an issue with her, right? Whereas because I've been sick for the last few days, I've been so fucked. Like there's no way you recover in one day from the flu. It's just not possible. You'll at least have some side effects, even if you're like functioning. Like today I'm functioning, but I've got side effects, right, of the flu. So I was like, dude, bullshit. These two, they just took the day off, saw what they could do and took the day off. What's up, Sal? Start all over. It's all the same shit in this game. Just running around mailing. Not a whole load's happened. Let's just put it that way. Well, I did go on a 10-streak kill chain. That was a highlight. I didn't have breakfast. I usually don't have breakfast. But fucking had a shitty lunch though. Because the cook didn't come, I had ordered out.
Domination. Taking the objective. Secure the objective. Go Charlie, lock down. Locking down Bravo. Taking Bravo underway. Losing Bravo. Losing B. Taking B. Bravo zone secure. We've taken control. Losing Bravo.
I've been doing cereal as a midnight snack though a lot lately.
Bravo locked.
Although I've been overdoing it, I think.
You've fallen behind.
And then on occasion I'll do an English breakfast for lunch.
Locked down. We got the lead. Now hold.
But usually I skip breakfast.
Using smoke.
Hey!
That's got the UAV above. The Zero tracing UAV mission.
I haven't had cereal in the last few days because I've been sick. I'm good week.
Archangel going hot. Losing B. Archangel going hot.
Focus. Terminated.
Killing the same idiot who's hiding in that corner. Never safe, son.
Losing Bravo.
Man.
Losing B. Bravo. Enemy UAV in there.
Smoke screen. Right where I left you. Incoming subject.
Losing B.
There you go. Got one.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Using smoke.
I was hoping that'd be a triple. Might have counted though. Sometimes like the triple go generous with the timing.
I never forget a face.
I fucking. Okay, I should have used my sleeper agent.
Back on. Give me a UAV.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Deliver care package on my location.
Establishing smoke screen.
There's no way he had an angle on that.
Losing B.
Yeah, how did he know?
Losing Bravo. Smoke out.
Come on, man. The teammates had those angles.
Next on. Napalm strike inbound. Popping scout bolts in your AO.
It does like a Detra. Like this fucking thing doesn't have like multi-kill potential like when you swing it.
Designating cores for LDBR.
Losing B. Taking it. Ask me with this objective. They're taking C. Working this objective. Lost Charlie. Zone Alpha captured. Bravo.
There's another one. No!
Got me eyes in the sky.
TACOM, launch your UAV.
No! That would have been it!
Smoke out. Hostile subject. Securing C.
TACOM, get a UAV in the air.
The deck's paid in full.
Losing A.
Incoming frag. Incoming Semtex. Effect resistance.
Locking down shutter.
5 kills now.
Bringing in recon.
Target captured.
Teammate!
RCX deactivated. SATCOM, establish counter UAV overflight.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Why is... You know, these headphones are so good, but the volume thing is on a dial thing, like on a little rotator, and it's such a piece of shit, dude. Because of that.
Losing B.
Watch out! Grenade!
Archangel going hot.
Here we go.
UAV prêt pour lancement.
Authorizing UAV ECM mission. What the fuck is wrong with you? SATCOM, requesting recon overhead.
Oh, fuck. What's up, Fox? How you doing?
Focus reporting fuel reserve at 50%.
Yeah, I wish there was like a clicker thing, not like a dial, because the dial's too loose. So like if it rubs against my t-shirt, like thinks I'm like increasing the volume. Which I'm not.
You're a jerk.
What the fuck, man?
Good effect on top.
Finish line in sight. Over and up.
Enemy grenade!
We got one bloodthirsty.
Hotel Sierra.
I'm good, good, feeling better.
My sub-go.
Still under, but on the road to recovery. Like better than more functional. Functional better, but not fully recovered.
Tango deleted.
Yeah, we got so much done in this. Like these games go on for so long, you get so much done. Like, dude, a single game fucking is like multiple reward challenges. 2 more bloodthirsties. And they're done. Fox, if you're still there, I'm watching a good show. Highly recommend checking it out if you're into murder mysteries. The Residents. They just added this TV show to Netflix. Been watching it, binging it since yesterday. It's been good. Been enjoying it. But like, yeah, you need to be into like that kind of comical murder mystery kind of thing. Otherwise, you might not enjoy it. I don't know. But I do like those shows. Yeah. It's a fun show. Fun TV. What else did I watch? Like most of the time I've been sleeping, honestly, these last few days. I haven't really watched a ton. But yesterday I was feeling a little better, so I started watching. Fuck, I don't even know what I watched, jeez. I'm so out of it. Oh fuck, these idiots voted Overdrive, didn't they? Yeah, that'll be a fast one. But I don't know, these 5 kills might take a bit, we'll see. I don't necessarily like the 10v10 Nuketown for bloodthirsty action because it's a little chaotic. But we'll see. Yeah, this is so laggy, what the fuck?
Incoming drill charge.
I am not even in a line of sight there. No. I tried to jump up. It's fucking overdrive shit, man. It's so shitty, man. Let's see that flip.
Incoming something. Incoming flashbang.
You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it!
Damn that feels.
Dun dun dun.
Must have hacked our comms. No dark. We'll pick you up later.
I'm rolling now. Engaging hostile.
Well, this is the Goop Squad. Fucking got Merciless on, fool. Like the size. Should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Dark matter unlocked on the Psy melee weapon. Not as fast as the bow staff, I think. This is a little bit slower, but I mean, almost. I think on par with the bow staff speed action. Honestly, like I didn't like the Nuketown. Anyway, we'll talk about it. But it was convenient, is my point. Like we got a lot done on those matches, even though the like games were so laggy. So yeah, no build. Obviously, melee weapon has no attachments, but this is the loadout. Melee weapon of choice. These don't matter because you're going melee only. Smoke, combat axe, sleeper agent is important. And then for small map mosh pit like Nuketown and Stakeout, I like Flak Jacket, Shadow, Double Time, Bruiser, with the perk read having the fourth perk. I was talking about this in another stream, but I'll talk about it now since this. What I've realized, I've been messing around with Slipstream as like my main movement thing with all my weapons. But with the melee weapons, I've been like questioning whether Slipstream or Double Time, which is better and all that. And it's a two-factor combination. If you're just running regular like buttons and stuff like that, like where you have to like double tap to tactical sprint or single tap to tactical sprint, what I've realized is if you're using a single hit melee weapon, Double Time is it's good. But if you're using the double tap like melee weapons, like the 2-tap melee weapons, Slipstream is a little bit better. Because when you swing, it completely kills your momentum. And if you need to move a little further or to get that second shot, or if you like swing and you miss and you need to make a little distance, pressing trying to get back into like your sprint and full tactical sprint becomes annoying. So having Slipstream makes it a little easier to like keep your momentum in those situations. The alternative, and my probably arguably better suggestion, if you're a melee only person particularly, then just go auto attack sprint and use double time. And just the minute you push forward, like have like no was a delay with the auto attack sprint. So the minute you push forward, you just go into attack sprint and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I was realizing. For the double taps on at least like single like tap to sprint and double tap to sprint, the 2-hit melee weapons, for me, Slipstream is the better choice. But as long as it's a 1-tap melee weapon, like a single hit melee weapon, double time's good. It's good enough. And then Bruiser is always a big recommendation for melee only gameplay because of the fact that when you get those melee kills, you will regen your health faster. I think this also works with combat axe. Like if you get a combat axe kill, that also counts as but I'm not totally certain. But yeah, it's good for melee. So you get your health back faster every time you get a kill. And I've always been a big proponent of Sleeper Agent because when it works well to get behind enemies and confuse them when you're going for your bloodthirsties and stuff like that. It's too useful. I think I was using Sleeper Agent, right? Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe, I think so, when I got my like bloodthirsty in that last game. And then for regular maps, melee weapon of choice, smoke, combat axe, Sleeper Agent, and then Ghost Ninja is the difference here. Ghost Ninja, and then Bruiser as the second perk, and double time or whichever, right? Slipstream or double time, depending on the melee weapon, like I said. Okay. The combat axe, like even though it's like kind of like a skill weapon as a lethal, it's just one of those things that will allow you to stretch the ranges when you need to. Like if you like, even though you might miss, most of the time I miss, right? At least there's that option of like, okay, someone's looking at me from far, let me just throw the combat axe and pray to the melee gods that it hits or some shit like that, right? That's why like, more times than not, like people be like, no, these other things will get you a kill at least, right? But they don't have that like range potential of immediately eliminating an enemy that's looking at you like from further away, right? Whereas if you do hit the combat axe, it's a one shot, so you'll just immediately take them out of the equation. But yeah, that's why melee people tend to run like the throwing knives or combat axe combo. So I mean, as far as the size go, like I actually think they're kind of shitty. They're not a good, like they aren't that good. Like as far as like the pick of the litter for the melee weapons, the size isn't the ideal choice. I don't think. Like a lot of my games were a little laggy and stuff like that, but it didn't seem to have very good range, the lunge and stuff like that. So like you needed to get a little closer to the enemies than some of the other stuff. But I mean, it's a one-shot melee weapon, so like it wasn't like hard or anything. It's just like, I think having the melee weapon have a tad bit more range, like the bow staff and all, are a little bit better than that and all. So there are better options than the Sai. So this would definitely like fall into the category where it's like, yeah, it was okay, but not better than. I'm wondering like, what is the range comparison to like even like something like the Cleaver? Like I think the Cleaver might have more range than the Sai. I was wondering about the knife, but I suspect the knife and the Sai are similar with the range that it has, but I don't know, man. I don't remember properly. I think the Cleaver might be even better than the Sais. But then for me, it's like the bow staff has like the most range, so that's why it's the better choice. I still need to do the katana as far as like melee weapons go. So that is the last melee weapon that I have yet to do. I didn't even max this out, dude. And I finished it. Same with this one. Definitely the lowest level melee weapon. So I finished it before leveling it up. Level 19. What did I get? The bow staff I've been using a bit. And plus there was double weapon XP, I think, when I was using it. Maybe. That's why some of these might be maxed out, because I was using them while double XP was going on. Still, finished it pretty quick. Yeah, so like what I was saying is like this Nuketown, I was a little worried about this Chaos Nuketown because it's 10v10, right? But it worked out. Like the games are going on so long, like legitimately the 100 kills like got done in 2 games of that Nuketown and then some. Like I think I finished like even gold in like the second game. I don't even know, man. We had finished so much in just a couple of games of those things because they were going on for so long. But the problem was it was just so laggy. It's so laggy for me. Like you could feel the delay when I was like striking someone, and also it was getting a little frustrating because of the connection. But it was very convenient because at least it was like, it's always really annoying when you have like these modes like Stakeout and Nuketown. And this is like a common mistake like these developers do. Like they'll put these like really chaotic maps like Shipment, Nuketown, Stakeout, right? 24/7. And then the score's so low that it finishes within like a couple of minutes like of game time. And then you're sitting there in the lobby for like 5 minutes waiting for it to start up again. But that wasn't the case with the Chaos mode. Very long games and a lot of action also. It was fun. Again, kind of wish there was a little bit more. Yeah, I remember Fox. I remember yours being the katana. That's why I was saying, honestly, I've been saving, like, I very purposely did the Sai today and not the katanas because I knew the Sais were going to be worse than the katanas. Like, I'm pretty confident the katana is going to be fun. Like, I don't know for a fact, but I think the bow, like, just statistically, I think the bow staff is better because, like, I haven't tried the katana yet. So I can't be certain, like, which one will be better for me, how much I'd like it. But I think statistically, the bow staff is got the better range. But still, like, I still think the katanas are going to be good fun. So I'm saving them for another day. Like, I'm sort of that type, you know, who'll try to get the worst out of the way first. So then I don't have to worry about the bad and I can just enjoy the good. So that's how I treat stuff sometimes. Not always, but most of the time, that's how I like to treat it. So in the back of my head, I knew the Sais were going to not have like great range and all. So even though they were one shot, it's probably going to be a tad bit worse than, you know, some of the other stuff. Like, is it like you can get like follow-up swing? I'm guessing the katana has a faster follow-up swing. So you're probably right. Something like Stakeout or something, or like even this Chaos Nuketown, the katanas where you can just kind of quickly swing one kill into the next kill, into the next kill, very quickly. I'm guessing that's what the benefit of the katanas are. You get like very fast second swings. But I don't know. I'll have to try it out. That sounds fun. Slicing and dicing groups of enemies fast. That might actually be fun. Like, I should probably do it in this Chaos Nuketown mode, but I probably won't do it because the mode will be gone by the time I actually grind it out. And we ain't grinding it out today. We're going to call it a day. I was thinking I'd play a little bonus section, but I'm feeling I'm still out of it, man. I'm still tired. I'm still like fever sweats going on. Flu sweats or whatever. So I'm going to call it. Yeah. I actually was like debating. I was like, do I do the katanas? Because I knew you'd be interested in that. But I just wanted to get the size out of the way. I was like, nah, I'll just get that one out of the way because it was kind of. We got some good like streaks on this though, man. Even though I'm not like a super fan of the size, I went on like a 10 kill like chain, like kill chain. It was pretty nutty, dude. I'll timestamp it. It'll like there'll be the diamond timestamp because that's I think when like I finished gold, and then going into diamond or something like that. I went on like a 10 kill chain, 10 kills chained together, just one after the other, pat, all on stakeout though. But even that, like, whatever. I went. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Single melee weapons I don't have an issue with in this game. It's the fucking two-shot ones that they've done such a poor job with. Yeah, the other thing I mentioned in another stream, and I guess since this is the melee stream, I'll mention it again on this stream because it's more pertinent, is like one of my, like, for a while, like, when I do my melee-only gameplays, like, I, for some reason, don't even, like, you know, I don't like try to pull out the other weapons unless I'm like getting really annoyed or something at someone, and then I'll pull out something maybe and try to shoot them because they're like pissing me off or something. But more times than not, I'll just stick with the melee only like gameplay and just run around with the melee weapon, right? And before, like in previous games, you needed to have like a special class for your melee gameplay because you needed to forego like your secondary slot for the melee weapon, right? And more times than not, with all my other weapons, I would rather have a pistol as a backup weapon than a melee weapon because I don't really, like, most people that use melee weapons as a secondary, they use the melee weapon to get from point A to point B faster. So like S&D people and stuff like that, search and destroy players, right? But for me, like the secondary is more of like a finishing thing. So like I'll run out of bullets and then I'll pull out the pistol to try to finish off the enemy or something like that. So I usually have a melee class dedicated, right? In previous games. In this game, everyone fucking gets a melee weapon. Everyone gets a melee weapon as a third thing. And I don't dislike that. I think it is a kind of a cool like aspect of the game. But my argument to this is because everyone gets a melee weapon, the melee weapons need to be not only better balanced, but if you're going to start spamming them the way Treyarch does, they need to have like significantly more uniqueness to it. Like one thing is like more times than not, there is just not enough like uniqueness to the single melee weapons, right? For like whatever. And then the alternate aspect to it is like there's almost no reason to run a 2-hit melee weapon in this game. Everyone's got a single hit melee weapon in their back pocket. So if they want to counter a 2-hit melee weapon, they can just pull that out without messing with their loadout. And the 2 hits just aren't unique enough. Like they don't provide a drastic difference enough to make them worthy in this game. So yeah, that was my other like counterpoint that I was talking about in a previous stream. I think during the sniper stream, the HDR stream, I talked about it. It was like right after completing the like Cali sticks. And yeah, that's what I was like realizing. I was like, dude, they need to like, if you're going to do like spam these melee weapons and spam multiple of these 2-tap melee weapons and all, they need to be more competitive and more uniquely like interesting also. Like right now it's just like, I don't know. They're like, it's been a bit of a disappointment this year, as far as I'm concerned. Mainly, like I said, partially because everyone's got a fucking melee weapon. So, like, you don't need to forego anything to counter, like, a melee player. Like, if you want to go melee against them. Like, sometimes, like, in the previous games, it used to be fun. Like, you'd melee kill people and you'd see them getting pissed. And then they'd switch to a melee class to get back at you. Like, whatever, like, if you're using a 2-tap melee weapon, they'll use something else that's a little better. Just to, like, piss you off and all. Like, you could tell they're doing it because they were raging when you were killing them. And they had to forego what they were doing to switch to that class. They had to drop what they were doing and switch to troll you back. Whereas here, it's like, dude, they don't need to drop nothing. It's just like, they see you coming, they'll switch to their melee weapon and just stab you before you can get your 2-tap hit in and all that. So, yeah. I think stick with the one-shot melee weapons in this game for sure. And they need to, like, kind of Like, I was looking at the stats guy, like, Exclusive was he breaks down the melee weapons on the regular. And one thing that they've been very consistent with is, I think, the angle of, like, hit detection for the melee weapons. And then also, like, certain movement aspects of, like, there's, like, at least 4 different critical stats in, like, melee, like, gameplay, right? Like the movement, the angle, and stuff like that, right? That are unchanged throughout all the melee weapons because they want melee weapons to be consistent. But by doing that, it's made all the melee weapons even more generic and less varied, which makes them spamming as many as they have even more absurd. You know, it's like, dude, it's fine. Like, you wanted to, like, keep things, like, more consistent because you don't want to change those stats on the melee weapon. But then you can't really, like, see the value in constantly giving us more and more melee weapons that are just damn near identical. Right? Anyway, whatever. Like, I don't know. I complain about that stuff, but, like, I actually do enjoy, like, there is kind of, like, a fun pleasure of doing the melee weapons when they're good. Like, and usually the single hit melee weapons are good enough. Right? It's just those 2-tap ones that are just absurd. But, yeah. There's... Anyway. That was just my thoughts behind it. Like I said, everyone's got a melee weapon. All the melee weapons need to be more competitive. Which is very critically, like I said, pointing specifically at the 2-tap melee weapons, which are not competitive. Like, the time to kill with some of these 2-tap weapons are not competitive with guns even. That can be shooting you at, like, all sorts of ranges. And, like, it's, like, got a 500 millisecond time to kill. And it's like, dude, the SMGs are going to kill you in, like, half that time. And they can shoot you before you even get to them. And even if they can't shoot you, when you do get to them, even if they're shooting you, like, you're halfway through your, like, first hit, and then you're going into your second hit, they'll still kill you. Because they have a much faster time to kill, as long as they're shooting you. And they don't have half the, like, challenge required to it, right? That shouldn't be the case, dude. That should not be the case. Anyway. Like, obviously, if they're shooting at you, like, from far, you're gonna die. That's obvious. But, like, when you got, like, a 500 millisecond, like, time to kill, that means you're, like, hitting them, and they can just hip fire. And because you're already right next to them, all their shots are gonna hit you at point blank range, which means their time to kill is gonna outgun you before you can get that second shot. That's absurd. Anyway, it's fine. Just thoughts on the melee scene. Like I said, as long as they've been 1-tap melee weapons, I have sort of had fun grinding them. It's Cold War that did it. During Cold War, once I started grinding the melee weapons in that game, even though, like, it's kind of annoying, it's also kind of fun. Like, that's how I got, like, the passion. And like I said, I think I mentioned this in a previous thing. Out of all the small map, chaotic maps in this game, for me, like, Nuketown is probably the funnest melee weapon map. So grinding out melee weapons on Nuketown is significantly more fun than, like, Shipment or something like that. Like, way more fun. Anyway, sorry. That's it. The other thing, I've mentioned this in the previous thing, but, like, Nuketown is fun, but, like, Treyarch never gives you, like, the riot shield, right? But Shipment is not fun in my opinion, but at least you have the riot shield. So that chaos in Shipment, you can sort of bear it because you have a riot shield on your back. You can turtle it up. But, like, you don't need the riot shield on Nuketown, in my opinion. It's fine that you don't have it because there's ways to outplay, which is what I enjoy more about Nuketown, which is why I like it. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Fox, again, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Everyone else, thank you. Take care. Bye. And tomorrow tentative plan is finals. And then I think day after what is this event starting? This starts my tomorrow night. So I'll jump on day after tomorrow, like after my lunch, so we can do this Black Ops tribute event, which I think is just an XP based event, but it'll be fun. We can just chill play while grinding out the tribute event, which I've been kind of keen on jumping onto COD and just chill playing. So it'll be a nice reason to jump on. And I think tomorrow the weekly contracts open up for the finals, like the sponsored contracts for the week, the stage contracts. The event contracts are already open for the Easter thing, so most likely tomorrow we'll just jump onto finals. And then today day after, like I said, we'll jump back on Black Ops. Provided nothing happens. Like if I get sick again or there's power issues or family related stuff, then I might not be able to do something or something else comes up. Tentative plans as always. Take care. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check them out streams if you haven't already. And again, big thank you to everybody that stopped by, including you, Fox. Thank you. Take care. Bye. Yeah, the size were fun. I think Nuketown Chaos, if the connections were better, I would have had significantly more fun. But it was still fun